The My Account section of the Your Cause site allows individuals to personalize their experience of the site. Some functions may be optional. Begin on the home page, select My Account. You'll begin under information as sent on the HR file, and you'll have the option to edit your account. You can add a preferred name if the one sent on the HR file is not the one you typically use. You can also select a language which can be used to translate standardized vocabulary within this site, such as the headers at the top. You can select a mobile number. The eye icon will tell you what features this is tied to. A preferred email if you prefer to use a personal email versus the one sent on the HR file. Current residence, again with the eye icon for additional information about why this information is requested. You can see here there's a drop down for country, territory, and state province as applicable. There's also the option to update your profile image. It's a standard choose a file, upload a file setting. Once you've got the settings as you like them, you would click Save. And you'll see that with the success modal that your details are updated. Next, we'll go through Profile Survey. This is an optional function in the site. It allows employers to collect additional information. This has been previously completed, but answers can be changed. Click Complete to finalize. And you'll see a green check mark that says that this task is completed. The next section is also optional. It is causes, and causes are a way of gathering organizations based on their area of focus. You'll see that this tab has a red exclamation point. That's because no selection has been made here. Click on the tile, and when it opens, you'll see a selection of grouped causes here. This selection may vary based on setup by your employer. Make a selection, and you'll see it turns green. And then return to My Account, and you'll see now a green check mark as this task is complete. The next section of this site is Skills, also an optional functionality. You can see here it's a green check mark that it's already been completed. But what this will allow you to do is select some areas of interest. When you click on the tile, you'll see that it will populate a list of high-level area of skills in a general category. Next, you can click the caret on the right to get a drop down of more distinct skills. If you click Add, you'll be asked to select a skill level, and this varies from I want to develop this skill all the way up to Expert. If you've already added a skill but you need to remove it, you can click the X on the right to remove it. The next area is also optional. It is board membership. It allows the employer to collect information available for reporting and or addition to events. By clicking on the tile, you'll be taken to the options. Any previously entered information will show the role, the organization, and the dates of participation. If you need to edit previous participation, click the pencil on the right and save any changes. If you need to add additional information, you can see by the progress bar at the top there are multiple steps involved. This is also optional, so your setup may vary. You begin by entering an organization name, clicking Search, and selecting the organization as appropriate. On the next step, you'll select your role and the dates of service. On the next step, there's a custom question. There may be more than one. Make your answers and select Next. And then there's an affirmation statement. Again, optional, but you must complete it in order to save your settings. Next, you'll get the success modal that says you've successfully added your information. You can then add individual participation, or you can come in and do that later. The next functionality is Favorite Charities, which is a standard function within the site. It will automatically add any charity you interact with, either via donation or volunteering, to your list of favorite charities. When you open the tile, you'll see the name of the organization and some general information. If you need to remove it, click the X on the right. The next function is proxy, which is also optional in the system. This is the option to allow one individual access to another individual's account. We won't go into great detail with this description. We will just hit a high level. You'll see some basic instructions on how to assign a proxy. Then you'll see any pending request of you to act as a proxy. Then there will be people who are authorized to access your account. Any pending approvals, needed a response from the requester, and accounts that you can access. Vetting request is an optional functionality most frequently seen in clients with international donations. It allows donors to begin making a donation to an organization that is not currently listed in our site. Once a donation is begun, you'll see the name of the organization, the type of donation begun, and the amount donated, but the donation will not be completed until the status of the vetting is completed. You'll be able to track the status here and also receive emails related to the progress of vetting. If you need to remove any of these requests, again, click the X on the right. The next functionality is communication settings, which are standard in all sites. However, what is displayed within communication settings will vary based on site settings. Once you click on the tile, you'll see recommendations. These are emails related to volunteering and the selections of skills and causes. This allows promotional emails to be sent to someone to say that you might be interested in this event. The next functionalities are based on group settings within the account. If you click on edit, then you will see that there are two types of opportunities, both admin and member, depending on where you participate within a group. For each type of setting, there are different emails and a member activity digest, which you can select the distribution frequency of. Similarly, for members, you can see several types of emails and a group activity digest. Additional functionality found on the site is security related. There's a request to delete your data, which will remove your information from the site and send a notification to your employer to remove your information from the HR file. This will also remove all access to the site. The next option is a request for an export of your data. This would be a report of all data points collected within the site. Thank you for reviewing this video about the My Account settings. If you have additional questions, please contact the support account as listed under the Help section.